Hey yo, what's up? It's your girl Tangy. Today is Sunday, but I've decided to cook a Monday meal. In New Orleans, every Monday was Red Bean Monday. Now, the only type of beans we eat, the red kidney beans, it has to be Camellia. We don't eat any other brand. It has to be this one. These are the best. And guess what? If you drop a comment and you say, hey, I want a bag, I have an extra bag. Drop a comment, I'll draw your name and I'll ship it to you, okay? So, these are red beans. When you cook them on top of the stove, it normally takes about 3 hours. But I've developed a different technique where I put it in the slow cooker early in the morning, let's say about 5 in the morning, and then I cook it for like 10 hours. Yes, 10 hours. And then it's just about where I want it to be, and then I transfer it to the pot and continue the rest. So I have some camellia beans. I'm gonna show you my other ingredients. I have parsley, of course, green onion. This is one bunch of parsley, one bunch of green onion. This is a large onion. This is about a fourth of bell pepper. I have garlic powder, onion powder, olive oil, black pepper, paprika, bay leaves, Creole seasoning, minced garlic, and I have double D sausage. In New Orleans, we had to have double D, but whatever you have is fine. I use about a pound of this. I chop it up, not chop it up, but cut it in slices, and then I put that in the beans towards the end, okay? It helps with the flavoring. People also use ham hocks. They use smoked turkey. So whatever your meat of choice is, or if you don't want to add a meat, you don't have to. But it just enhances the flavor. So right now I'm waiting for my water to boil. And what I would normally do is put this on and let this cook for 2 hours with all of these seasoning. But since I already put myself in a crock pot, the beans in a crock pot, I kind of cheated a little bit. So what I'm going to do is pour this inside of my pot, and I'm going to start adding my seasonings. Okay, so I have my beans in the pot, and I did about a half gallon of water when I put the beans in the crock pot, because it takes a lot of water to kind of cook them through because the beans are really hard. So I'm going to go in, and now I'm going to add my onion, parsley, and remember that's one large onion, one bunch of parsley. This is about a fourth of bell pepper. Okay, so I'm adding my minced garlic. Just a pinch of sugar. Green onions. Paprika. And it really depends on how you want it to taste. I don't make it spicy, but I do want it to have that bold flavor. Garlic powder. Onion powder. Black pepper. Creole seasoning. And you can be very careful with that. If you don't have Creole seasoning, you can just use salt and pepper. And just a few leaves. Okay? Maybe just a tablespoon of oil, and then stir. So I'm gonna let this cook for about an hour, and I'll stir maybe every 20 minutes. At first, the first 30 minutes, I'm gonna cook it covered, and then I'll uncover so it can start evaporating some of the liquids. And then it'll become creamy. So this is what it looks like right now. That's what it looks like now. You mostly just see water. You see some beans, right? Some seasoning, but they need to cook through. So it's time to apply the pressure. So I'm gonna cook it on high. Cover. And I have my pickle meat over here. It's already boiling. So this normally takes about an hour to boil. Once it gets tender, I normally turn it off. Towards the end, I'll add the meats. Okay, the time has come. It's been cooking for, I want to say, 30 minutes now. It's thickening up a bit. The seasoning has cooked in. And I'm ready to add my smoked sausage and my pickle meat. Now, as I stated before, you do not have to add any other meat. It's up to you. Or you can add neck bones, ham hocks, neck bones, whatever you prefer. Okay, this is about a pound of smoked sausage. And this is about 2 pounds of pickled meat. So I'm gonna let this cook for about 20 more minutes, uncovered, and then I'll be back with my final product. In the back, I have my rice cooking. I have some ribs on the grill and some cornbread in the oven. So I'll be back. Okay, y'all, I'm back an hour later. So here we go. This is what the beans look like. They are done. This is the meat. Everything is all cooked in. Got all the flavors in there. The beans are smooth, it's creamy, and that's what you want, creamy. You don't want it to be all hard and thick. So this is what it looks like on a plate. So I served it up with some rice. You have your Arabians, you have pickle meat, you have your sausage here. You have some hot, fresh cornbread. Some people like hot sauce. I do. So I just put a little, oops, didn't mean to put that much, but a little bit on there. And I'll just move that around a little bit. And we have some ribs here. So I'm going to have a little bite. I'll take a little bit of this rice. I want some smoked sausage. It smells so good. Delicious. Perfect. Right amount of seasoning. The rice is delicious. You see that rice? I don't like lumpy, gummy rice, right? This is Zatarain's. I have to go in for another bite. Guys, if you like this recipe, go ahead, subscribe, like, and comment. And remember, if you want a bag of beans, I can send it to you. I can ship it to you. All you have to do is comment and let me know, and then I'll draw names. Peace. Have a wonderful week, and bye, baby.